好，繼續打機。而家要揾翻啲士兵哥哥仔。
I'll take it from here.
要行得咁慢咩？
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the... And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both! Get him! This one. Too slow. Get him! Go for it! Over here! It's not over yet, Uncle. Good! I'm just getting warmed up.
喂，補血。好啦嘛。做過啦喂， 喂，你遠少少啊再。
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the...
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Rock. Well,
indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
呢唔似薩爾達嗰啲電池水晶。
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing, and those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here, wear this.
咦，我又有新嘅通行證啦喎 ，Desert Rose。
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
要扮女人。
Umia Lostelan. Tuisa Achilles.
有啲肥喎呢隻雀，飛得有啲慢喎。
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe...
Thank you.
Not at all.
Come on, Uncle.
佢呢度又有一個支線任務。
Forged a butter knife. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, sorry. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just... People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's kiss can... He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd...
I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
I'd be a fool.
So,
Good question. If I'm honest, I'd never... And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind.
the way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Luke. We need information.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher. They're bound to have an opinion or two. Right. I think we have a... I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher.
All right.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
Is it true?
My carpets have it would make a fine. Welcome, sir.
A question. I need to know what makes...
You a blacksmith or something?
something.
Fair enough. First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
To a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Everything I've worked for, all those years of toil, every coin I've ever...
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source, but I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell...
All right.
Wonderful. Leave them. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
公度有 A 有 B 啊，咪係請人做。
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Hang on, at least.
Yeah. What would be the point with the mine still closed?
個人傾偈，邊度有人？
I'll be asking for you again.
Plates and pots, bowls and basins.
You never go black.
Take a
Yes,
sniff, good
they're
sir.
quite sought after.
Transported.
Lord
Once you go flat, you never go back.
Silver platters, just like they eat on... Wait, incense. What's wax candle?
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Ah, Hunter.
Sorry.
Hunter
I have a question.
has to be able to put up with some punishment.
Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you.
All business, eh?
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
From your door.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
It would make
The finest fabrics, fresh from the...
So, how'd it go? You learn anything?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp.
All the cook said was that he needs his too heavy and they do his shop.
So we're no better off than when we start. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his... But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he'd shoot no. We must be missing something.
No doubt you're right. I have to make a start soon. I can't...
Agreed.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with the trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone...
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through. I bet she'd know a thing.
都係南下㗎啦，咁啊南啦。
The most fragrant herbs needed a silken softness.
Just look at the detail. Wait, incense. What candle?
We should get going soon.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Good girl.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
What the hell are those things?
Be safe.
呢個係土耳其嗰個棉花堡啲 friend 嚟嘅。
By the flames. That explains the heat. Let's get him.
勁喎呢個。泰坦真係幾勁喎。
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
摸狗仔先。喂。好，摸完走。呢啲咁樣嘅任務就唔返去交住啦。
I saw with my own two eyes what you did to those devils down there, and I still hardly believe it.
Okay. 憑空出現嘅雀。
Ready go?
喂，走。食蠢啦！誒，開咗個傳送點喎，即係話我可以翻去交任務。
There it is, Drake's Fang.
水晶呢？
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert, you'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
個叔都唔似佢老豆。
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother,
I don't want it.
I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now.
I don't want it.
Where men can live and die on their own terms. I
好啦，我已經諗到呢個 live 嗰個前序叫咩啦？叫 I don't want it。
improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
通常講完呢啲都冇好下場。
You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
The Jaw, Draxfane. 哦，原來 Draxfane 佢睇唔到係因為佢係凹咗落去嘅。Lies buried deep within the hollow cracked scholar's core, jeweled. 好似係咁讀啩。好啦，快交咗我先。
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
True, what I'm hearing. That the men of the rock were carting off
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Mates and buds!
There he is.
And basins!
Man, I was hoping we'd be seeing you. The baths grow more bearable by the moment.
It won't be long now before...
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this.
Not what I expected.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here.
自由啦。
Right. It's high time I got back to work with a little...
Hot water.
Well, this is no good.
Run like the wind.
夠衝。誒，我行錯路喎。跟住又要落馬。
I can walk from here.
啲友心諗成日都見到你。啱啦嘛。
Come on. Any luck?
What I asked her?
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, they're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick, but adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my...
Unique to her. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark was...
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! I don't suppose you know the trick.
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacks.
Looks like I've got some learning to Clive. I hate to ask after all that you've done.
Limestone? Fine. Besides, I want to know if this is the...
You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces.
又要翻過去。
Right you are.
is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The most fragrant herbs and fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the
stoutest stoneware. Hanging lanterns, keep the lanterns.
We should get going soon.
Hey. 真係棉花堡嚟喎 ，limestone 嚟喎。
One rock looks a lot like another.
Well, this is no good.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is...
You are one of the good ones. You and that merchant both. She's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if light.
將啲石灰打落鐵度。
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil.
It's a fine-looking blade.
That sounds like my cue.
居然係錯嘅。
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
Ooh.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
都係嗰句啦，要問啱嘅問題。
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much that took meaning. I had you run around for no...
You've passed your test. That's all that matters.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest...
Carving out a niche. Goblin Coin 嚇，就嚟買錢嘅啫，淨係嘥時間。誒。
Was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
哇！
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Let's go.
Just about. Said, if you don't mind me asking...
Doris sent me to find you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like...
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely...
You made the right decision.
The goblins may still be...
You have duties to attend to here. See...
And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor soul...
I won't let that happen.
Thank you.
Don't thank me just yet.
隔離街嚟嘅啫喎。
They're trying to get into the carriage.
喂，一下搞掂。
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others?
Why should we run? One...
Perhaps. But freedom, safety, the life you've been denied.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then.
This man risked his life to save yours.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives, your...
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to...
Thank you. I'll let Doc...
OK， 搞掂，返屋企。
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. If I'd just waited, or maybe I wouldn't.
Cole and the others got home safely.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without consider? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the...
We swore the same oath.
It's good to see you safe and well.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. No one without sever joins our ranks. The agony of...
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Thank you. I sometimes wonder if but I'm a curse breaker.
You will.
OK， 有新嘅護符。嘿。
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine.
Thank you for the kind word. I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brat one ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison. And even success means tremendous pain. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor... And yet we never won for volunteers.
Conviction?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering inside. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Pete. 呢個 Patreon Desiree。
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. You earned this.
Clerics Medallion 唔識，唔知有咩用。
All done?
呢個有新怪獸啦，真係。喂 A 喎呢個，好似好犀利咁喎 ，Muddy Murder 頭先嗰個位喎 ，Broken Hilt。
And how may I assist you today? Lord Byron Rothfield. I heard tell. Why? How may I help you today?
喂，又有新嘅人啊 ，Worthy Noble Rosaria 入邊仲有呢一堆人，呢啲死晒㗎啦！呢度冇寫佢兩係兩兄弟嚟㗎喎，呢度冇寫佢哋兩個兩公婆嚟㗎喎。 Odins 仲未死咧，呢個竟然可以，哇！連呢啲配角佢都有出埋，犀利 ！Sid Phoenix 犀利。
Here you are.
Drake's Tail.
Very good.
Oh, Pete.
Been up to their old tricks again.
唔係，我睇下有冇新嘅武器打造下先。
And what can I do for you? Quite the opposite. Like father, like daughter. Coin purse weighing you down?
咦，我有約會原來。
You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
Clive. Summer storm. What do you want?
Grindstone.喂，全部都減，誒唔係喎呢個，哎呀，仲要呢一個咩 gelatinous mass， 唔知打咩出嚟嘅 Drexler Belt。 呢個可以加喎。
Should last you a good while.
終於會換下把劍，把劍咁樣衰。呢個都可以升下。
No scratches, right? You can thank me later.
冇啦，得一個有星嘅就係要打嗰隻唔知打咩出嚟嘅都仲要算數。哇！把劍亂攻蝦米咁嘅樣啊！同我琴日喺 Diablo 打出去嗰把匕首一樣。係，我而家去打佢啦，唔使擔心。你可以同阿叔叔傾下偈先，好似好耐冇同佢傾過偈咁。
Tone says he's looking for books about
Torgal.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? From the moment of her very first steps. And so, as to why she has stayed away, did you know that once they had, until it was taken away? I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. I have quite the find for you today.
我出咗咁耐去，你而家先同我加一呢度。
What subject shall we consider today?
撇，真係撇啦今次。咦！佢竟然唔同我講話，咦？原來即係繼續啊！我以為佢會又話咩大推進嘅劇情添，打呢啲大 boss。Jamie Lannister， 佢又弗蘭渣。
Fuck! What are they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Yeah.
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just
頭大冇腦，四肢發達咁樣。
The heart.
What of it?
Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did.
哦，我覺得係佢 send 佢個頭俾佢嘅。呢條友叫咩名話？啊 ，Lord Hubbard, Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Walloed Armies. 即係話呢個 Walloed 係有兩個 dominant was 即係以前係有兩個 dominant 死咗一個。呢條冇屎忽嘅喎，撈平嘅。
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
呢條友係第三世界嗰啲嘢嚟嘅喎。異世界。我又係嗰啲俾異態侵蝕咗嘅人，不過今次好似大隻啲喎。哦，唔係，原來係 Orcs。係有 Goblin 有 Orcs 㗎，今集。
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
喺對面海拎佢過嚟嘅。
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They spotted us. We've been too far.
邊度嚟啊？嗰條友？
So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest. Never have left Ash.
Over here! This one!
我聽到有架電單車咁樣走過嚟喎。OK。 睇下先呢個 Titan 有咩啊？係大日字衝拳。定係轉呢個好過用呢個咧？轉呢個啦，爭少少就 iPad 呢個老鼠。
Stairs. This must be the way out.
This one.
喂，好似好大嚿喎。
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
This one. Go to him. This one. Over here. Go to him.
Hey, 打完咗啊？喂，擋住條路得嘅。
By the flames.
Come on, Torgal.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
咁得得地，肯定又要打交啦。
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Tom. Get him.
喂，擋唔到㗎？哇，中啊！你出晒啲招，其實你把劍仲核突過頭先嗰把。
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Did the orcs do this too? the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
All yours, Torgal. Stay down.
Over here!
Nice try.
Get him! Go to him! Get him! Go to him! Over here!
係我想打翻爆佢張圖。
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
有啲咩衝入去嘅？
Stay down.
This one!
嚇有陽光嘅出邊。
But where did you go?
Baby, where did you go?
The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal.
啱啦。
Just what I needed.
Over here! Kill! You're finished! Get him! Get him!
Nice try.
You're finished!
That had better be the last of them.
好，大戰一觸即發。
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
You got away from her. Benedicta!
佢掉自己走到嗰邊都有。
Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Hoo-hoo. Go slide. Ooh, 嚟啦！但佢冇一隻手㗎喎。但係就咁多嘅呢個。俾人拍埋落地嗰下嘅。
Nice trick. But if you could do it, then so could I!
Brimstone.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
哎呀，俾佢打咗，推唔到嘅添。乜都睇唔到。哎呀！哎呀 ，Puny God！ 有冇咁犀利啊？你咁細隻可以成個飛起佢？喂，你補血啊？特大哥斯拉巨人形態。 啊。我諗起《God of War》第3集。GG， 我喺度諗呢啲 QTE 係咪有冇人撳唔啱嘅咧？點知我就撳唔啱，黐線！哎！ 咧？而家你瞓低咗啦。哎，喂，新嘢喎！哎，中啊！哎，中啊！哎，中啊！ 地獄之火。再嚟多次。冇啦吧？天殘腳，270幾萬，仲嚟？喂，打你幾多次啊？打成粒鐘啦，師兄，有冇咁抵玩啊？賺咗佢添。啲音樂真係好正。 睇我幾時撳爛個手掣。最終形態。終於打完啦，好玩，呢一關真係好玩。
What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But mythos is stronger.
哦，即係佢哋話 load 嗰邊係完全部都知。
That man lived only for revenge, clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
有詩意嘅咩？呢兩條友。
Some medicine, my lord?
呢又係你嘅小妹妹。
I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
係咪兵變啊要？呢條友咧有啲似白花騎士。
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
講啦嘅。留心你啦！你呢啲咁夾硬要人哋翻出地圖咁做咩啫？直接翻去咪算咯。又唔講。哇哇！
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Always need
Promoted.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's Fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest.
Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Okay.
Ah, my favorite pupil. So what of its parliament?
冇啦，你個王牌都 L 咗啦。
Which leaves but one man. How may I help you today? I have the details here. Here you are. Thus ends today's lesson.
Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually.
Look, he's crying.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might... There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right.
Finally,
偷
the new
懶。
dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, I need to know what he is.
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to...
But I saw him.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only... To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like
a bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Thanks to Sid.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true.
Good. Starting to get a crick in my neck. Is it business or pleasure? It's a relief. Thank you, Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. finished, are you?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it?
I wanted to tell you that...
This is it then. Hanging under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the... Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Clive. To a bloody riddance. Mine included. What do you want?
哇！終於有一個升㗎啦，但係咧冇呢個咩崩喎。冇啊！冇啊！冇啊 ！Enhancer 可唔可以靚啲啊？啲劍？
No scratches, all right? Not my best work, but it'll do. And how am I meant to do that then? And? What do you need? Not saying Fordian, do you?
OK 啦呢把。
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you just spreading the word. So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? No. Ah, but you ain't. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing, not least of all Sid. Well, when you do, she's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember... Very well.
又一隻啊！真係 Nine of the Knives。好啦，唔玩住啦，玩咗好耐啦，今日好好玩今次呢一個關卡，玩呢、個打呢個 Hugo Kupka 嘅 Titan 版，雖然真係打咗成粒幾鐘，但係真係好正。好彩完完全全係冇 interruption 嘅情況之下玩呢個關卡，如果唔係呢個體驗感咧真係會差好遠好遠好遠。好啦，今日係咁先。應該今晚佢翻嚟就收工翻嚟就應該係打 Diablo 噶啦，咁但係就唔開 live 啦。好啦，拜拜。